huh? You bought our tape with the check, huh? You wearing a vest, huh? You trying to protect your chest, huh? You spent 70 on your bins, huh? And ain't sure that's for your friends, huh? You won't stop these heads from playing with you, huh? You won't run the block, huh? You won't be the last on the price, huh? You keep it, huh? You count the money at the end of the night, huh? You on a 3-day flight, huh? You full of that, huh? You ducking them people, huh? You the one faces on news last night, huh? You the one f***ing the dudes out their shoes last night, huh? You don't come in the project when it's dark, huh? You claim you're a thug and you ain't got no heart, huh? You came in the Norway on New Year's Eve, huh? You got stuck and then you couldn't leave, huh? It was hard for you to breathe, huh? Baby chaser, you got your black on fire, you made in the G. Tell the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, it is something. Baby chaser, you got your black on fire, you made in the G. Tell the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, it is something. You got a trust badge, you got on the hard, huh? When you was looking at them, you don't know when to quit, huh? That's you with that shot call and click, huh? That's you with that ball and click, huh? That's you that's taking them hits, huh? The girl don't know when to shut up her mouth, huh? You gon' one of her teeth out, huh? You done switch from Nike to Reeboks, huh? You twinkle your goals every time you leave your house, huh? The income tax checks out, huh? You about to flip that, huh? You about to go so you, huh? You about to go treat your, huh? You about to go put the on one of you, huh? When you broke, you drove, huh? When you paid, you got boo-boo places to go, huh? You on top, huh? You don't think you can be stopped, huh? You by the shop, huh? You riding the Benz on 20-inch rims, huh? You're a baby chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. You tell the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. You don't be crying and it's something. You're a baby chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. You tell the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. You don't be crying and it's something. Yeah, the DJ and you about to better run on it, run on it. In the Magnolia and the boys putting you better run on it, run on it, run. You got a money with no, nobody comes better run on it, run on it, run. Stay in the yoke and the people got you better run on it, run on it, run.
physical side, all my miracles die. 2012, guess that plan ain't go well. Out my shell, still I'm living in. Yet it was written from God, it was gifted to give you a story that ain't hard to tell. 2013, far from a preteen, but it seemed that I had to chase my dreams, making anything that the world has not seen or heard. With my words like verbs, curve. 2014, when I turned 19. 2019, saying RIP to my big bone tree and my girl TT. When she down, now I'm back on road, cause I couldn't come round to the funeral. Let a whole year pass, made an EP and the fans got mad. A lot of issues that a young man had, just 2 years shy of a high school grad. 2016 when the boy got mean, QLT, you met it in my G's. Around the same time I met X and Ski. If the clan ain't hit, then we just might be the ones that have it all in our reach. 2017 I had no place to sleep. 2018 Taboo 1-3 was the best that people ever heard from me. When you get pure pain, I'ma just make heat. 2019 been good and bleak. Cut off the locks, new looks ain't me. Used to chase my dreams, not a dream chase me. Chase my dream, chase my dream. Chase my dream, chase my dream, chase my dream.
Royalty so skin deep, melanin carry through heat. Papa was a soldier, fit a whole life over shoulder. Both were my pillars, yeah I told ya. Both were a product, about 10 kids, about 10 meats, about 10 feet. School was about 10 Ks, T's getting faded, hope getting faded. 8, no lights flashing, the flicker was a dream. Providing for the children just to hope I saw beam with prosperity, man. My parents
MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Wichita Wind Surge and the Arkansas Travel. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up. Alexander Vizca. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Quentin Booth. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Now the first pitch. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
And that's through for a hit.
The pitcher's got to be smarter right there. He blew that fastball right by him, and then he did him a favor by speeding up his bat with a changeup. Nice execution to keep your hands back by the batter.
And now in the box, Leroy Aldridge, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So now here is Zue Lin looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Just short, hit hard, reined in. The tag, and he is out. Digging in will be Quentin Booth. He singled first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And that's going to get down out there. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game. So to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Knowles at second. Booth at first. 1 gone. Skied into very shallow right. Cabbage in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Kevin Smith will be next. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Kevin.
Here's the 0-2. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him as they move on top 4-0.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Quentin Booth.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder on the warning track. He makes the catch. Into the box, Trey Cabbage. He grounded out last time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, this is
Now at the plate is Quentin Booth. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. From the stretch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Geddes is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So here is Quentin Booth. He flew out in his last debut. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. 12-6, the final tally here. The Wichita Wind Surge.
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios me los bendiga, mis hijos no nacerán otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Blue ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y a la estatal, cambiaste las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sé que no va a cambiar, los que se viraron que les vaya mal. Y si me tiran sabes que voy a pichar. Los palos son legales, las cortas están digitales. Los roles, los out de mal, la caja nunca para eso no. Y las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Mere, no me venga a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our coverage comes to you from the AA Central. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Wichita Wind Surge and the Arkansas Travelers. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Chance Adams will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Next to stand in is Quentin Booth as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of.
Now at the plate, here is Quentin Booth. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Zue Lin. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the 1-2. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. There's 1. Back to first, but he wasn't able to get enough on the throw, and they'll just get 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
And stepping in, Trey Cabbage. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle.
Leading off for Wichita.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. So that'll go into the book. Digging in, the switch hitter, Quentin Booth. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with.
Next up, Quentin Booth. Now the first pitch. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning.
Hey, I'm guessing I'ma be okay.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Wichita Arkansas have lost their last 5 games. Quentin Booth will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Game time temperature tonight, 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. And there's one gone to begin the evening. Stepping in next, Michael Park comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. A ball and no strikes. Pulled toward right center field. Knowles is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Now into the box, Frank Ramirez. First pitch of the AB now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Hey, get him yourself right here. Let's go, baby.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Knowles is in his tracks now, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan Jeffers. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And he'll watch the palm ball that falls in for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Trey Cabbage. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Harrington will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Next up is Michael Geddes. He went deep in the contest last night. First delivery to him. And it's fouled away. And he missed with the palm ball, so it goes to 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. Last thing.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Roosevelt Millar. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch of the AB now.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
2-0 now. And the pitch.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk. Next to hit, Wander Javier. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Shepard over to his right. He's got it 1 away. Now to the plate, Andrew Bechtold. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Millar leads off first with 1 away. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Has a look, now the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. That's a base hit, their first of the game. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
3-1 to him now. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Next to hit is Michael Park. He flew out in his last AB. From the belt, kicks and deals.
so important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Count is 1-2 now. As a look, now the pitch. Count still at 1-2. As a look, now the pitch. Hit down the line at first. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead. Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat, gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Jeffers. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Wind Surge lead it. So stepping in is Trey Cabbage. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Taking Old away that time. It's 3-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So next to bat will be Michael Geddes. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Fouled off. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Michael Geddes goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Roosevelt Millar will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Now another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Wichita's out in front 3-0. 7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Wind Surge led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Abraham Ramirez notches his 3rd win of the year. Quentin Booth was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss.
You gotta be happy, keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you gotta be happy, keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Let your hope come from fight and go through your darkness. You will find your light. You gotta be happy, keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you gotta be happy, keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Keep it, keep yourself control. Keep it.
team's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series. That's when the Arkansas attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Quentin Booth, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Hey, swinging from the right side against left-handed pitching has been an area of concern for this guy so far this season. And his numbers aren't very pretty in those matchups.
Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
To 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Now to bat, Quentin Booth struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
He swings and misses, throw down. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
I think that's one of the toughest calls.
Up next, Quentin Booth. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Skied into very shallow right. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the DH, Quentin Booth. Here's the first pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
I mean, he absolutely smoked that baseball right there, but was he watching it, Dan?
Oh, that was a tough one right there. You know, as a hitter, you should be thinking extra bases coming out of the box. He definitely squared this one up. Pretty good chance, though, D-Row. He should have been standing on second base with a double.
Kevin. Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
The 0-1 delivery. Hit the other way out toward right field. Garrett will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Stepping in once again is Tom Lee. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
And there he goes towards second. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Striding in is Quentin Booth, singled in his last at-bat. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Ready with the 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Nothing the score tonight. Arkansas jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Leger Newsom claims the win out of the pen, his first. Giancarlo Rodriguez works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year.
5 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of Edouard Colina, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's...
At the plate now is Quentin Booth, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Ready now is Quentin Booth. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ziegler is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping up is Quentin Booth. Flew out last time up. And now the first pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. And now Quentin Booth grounded out in his last at-bat.
Come on now, put her in play.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Now it'll be Malik Ziegler. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And the throw almost got away there, but a nice play to reach up and glove it, and then come straight down on the bag as they record the first out of the inning. Digging in next, Roosevelt Millar. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Hit to short. Scooped up. Throw goes over to third. And the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball. So next to hit is Quentin Booth, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Miranda backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Now to the plate, here is Malik Ziegler, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. The throw pulls him off the bag. So now into the box is Ryan Jeffers. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To second for 1.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 out save. Job well done.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball. So the next to bat will be Quentin Booth as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Next, it'll be Leroy Aldridge. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4 for 5 effort. Throw over to first, and the runner back. 3-0 pitch on its way. But he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Kevin Smith will be next. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. The 2-2 pitch. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. And now in the box, Quentin Booth. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Looking to minimize the damage here. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Sandoval on second. Shepard at first, 2 out in the inning. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. Next to dig in, Juan Villafuerte. He singled in his first AB. The 3-2 pitch. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. Onto the shortstop at second, but it's thrown away. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly.
And that play is indicative of how their entire season is.
Come on, baby, one time.
So now here is Quentin Booth. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Here's the 1-0. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Into the box, Juan Villafuerte.
Second baseman,
On its tailor-made to short, 6, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1. Digging in will be Quentin Booth. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you could see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the second baseman, Juan Villafuerte. And he reaches up and tomahawks this to short. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for him.
Now at the plate is Quentin Booth. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Irvin at second. Shepard on at first with 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes now. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Lifted in the air out to center field. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So here is Juan Villafuerte, who came around to score last time after reaching on an error. Towards second. Bare-handed for one. Back to first, but a good job to break up the double play as he couldn't make an accurate throw.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be score to fielders.
12-5 is the final in this ball game. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our coverage comes to you. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Quentin Booth trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. He's a hot name as a two-way prospect, a real rarity in the minor leagues. Were there any players you guys came up with who could have done this?
You know, it's funny. It brings up a lot of great memories. I think back, guys like Mike Hampton. He certainly felt like, to me, not only could he pound that cutter in, but man, he could handle the stick. Carlos Zambrano took some of the best BP I've ever seen, just absolute moonshots. But the one guy that comes to mind, and I know he pulled it off both ways at different times, but it had Rick Ankiel from jump. Just been the #1 prospect in baseball from both, not only.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Quentin Booth. And that's in there for strike one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there.
Striding forward now is the DH, Quentin Booth. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, have a rip, like you can.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Reined in. 1 there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Next to stand in is Leroy Aldridge, and they're runners at the corners now.
Leroy Aldridge.
Now a throw over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. 7th inning ready to roll, and standing in is the DH, Quentin Booth. First offering on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Man, it's a pitcher you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Next will be the designated.
Especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball from offense to defense, pitching. It's all coming together for this group.
And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
And stepping in, Kramer Robertson. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And this throw gets away from him. Next up, Lloyd Kapler looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Lifted into center field. Sandoval is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now at the plate here is Irving Lopez. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That's inside, 2-0.
when hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Sliced hard, but foul to the left. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Justin Williams. Now here it comes. Pops this one up. Morales into foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Count even at 2-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Harrington comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Elise Sanchez comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Splitter taken here, 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Batting 7, the third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Evan Mendoza is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Roll it up.
2-2.
Randy counts 2-2.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Juan Yepes is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Sanchez, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Hey, plays that first. Plays that first.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. And he makes the catch in the corner. So no runs on no hits, no errors. So now to the plate, Lars Nootbaar. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Next, here is Kramer Robertson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 0-1 on its way. A man at third with 1 away. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Now batting.
At the plate, Lloyd Kapler. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to land foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's 1-1. In the air, down the line in left. Men on third with 2 down. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a play that time, as that ball had extra bases written all over it. But with that catch, the inning is over. On now to the top of inning number 4. Arkansas leads this thing 3-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Irving Lopez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Line drive to center field. Sandoval is there, and he has it for the first out. Stepping in next, Justin Williams. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitch his second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next, it'll be Ali Sanchez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. In the air to straightaway right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Now at the plate, Evan Mendoza. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The third baseman, Evan.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 0-1, here's the pitch. Front door curve is taken, strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he struck him out.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Left fielder.
Standing in now, Lars Nootbaar. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one.
Leading up for the Cardinals.
First pitch on the way. John Torres stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Down the left field line and deep.
Hey, plays that one now.
The 1-1 home.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Liner towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Now got it.
Into the box now, Kramer Robertson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
1-2 now. Torres aboard here at first with nobody out. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all this stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is a curveball that misses high.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Irving Lopez.
The second baseman, Irving.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A ball and a strike.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next up is Justin Williams. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Here's the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Elise Sanchez is on deck. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Fouled off. Here comes the payoff pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. Goes into a slide, and he's got it. Great play, and there's 2 gone. Stepping in now, Elise Sanchez. Popped him up. Smith waits on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. The Travelers lead it 8-0.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
First pitch on the way. Evan Mendoza is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Count now, a ball and a strike. This one's flared down the right field line, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless, he'll depart with the lead. Matt Eckelman will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Arkansas Travelers.
the Khalifa clone, I put the fees in it. KK got the whole place lit up. Hit the switch, make my 6'2" sit up. I know you sick, don't spit up. Tell homegirl if I can't, she gotta get up. Don't you see them?
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. It's the first game in the month of June between the Arkansas Travelers and the Springfield Cardinals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Now into the box, Quentin Booth. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
First pitch of the AB on its way. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
And he just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away. Next to hit, Quentin Booth. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. Digging in, the switch hitter, Leroy Aldridge. He flew out in his last AB. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it 1 pitch at a time.
This is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but 3 men are left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Quentin Booth. First pitch of the AB on its way.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The windup and the 0-1. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summerskill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a fastball that misses. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board.
Now to the plate, Quentin Booth, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And now the runner from third scores to give him a very important insurance run. It's now 3-1.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Next to hit is Leroy Aldridge, singled in his last at-bat.
Leroy Aldridge.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Kevin Smith will be next.
Now batting, catcher, Kevin Smith.
1-2. Here it is. Popped him up. Yepes is there for it, and he makes the play to end the inning. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. All set to start the 9th in this one, and striding forward the designated hitter, Quentin Booth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Torres is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. The Arkansas Trap.
Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run it now and I'm a great boss. Run it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, I'm tryna be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Steam in the shine, make it dim right there. Gospel truth, yeah, that's him right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Step my dough just like it's philo. Tell the Uber pick me up on Pico. Yeah, got 2 in the back like some mosquitoes, and I never play myself. You getting low on the placebo. These C-notes getting them looser than that's how it is. And Primo is the feeling when this trio get down to biz. I heard you need a hit. Got the gloves, you been nolly with the slip. Shower me with love, already bathing and drip. This ain't a skip, blue chip on the mission, been a dip, pole position, low. Been a long time coming. Haters gon' be part-time loving. Haters been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. It's been a long time coming. Haters gon' be part, putting up some all-time numbers. Make the banner, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. I ain't never frontin' for no pump fake, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake, yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in 1 take, yeah. Got a mask in, where your mask is. This is really me, the cat been out the bag. And long as the world's spending on the taxes, I ain't standing idle, gotta keep it active. Click, clock, horses in the drop. Hot, you Photoshop. Real hip hop, like I rock a big clock at the tip top. Yeah, with my photo op. Hey, when I come inside, I do 'em a favor. Don't get the wrong impression, I'ma need my retainer. Stacking up the paper until E.T. my neighbor. Just reaping all the fruits of my labor. I got acres. And this been a long time coming. Haters gon' be part-time loving. They just been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise.
Future stars are on display as Alexander Vizcaíno, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Irving Lopez. Man, he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Quentin Booth. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. The tag, and he is out at second. So stepping in is Juan Yepes. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Hit on the ground out to short. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
So next to bat will be Justin Williams. He bounced out last time up. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Scooped up. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lloyd Kapler, coming off the clutch two-run single his last time up. On the ground is short. This could be two. He's got it, and he is out on the tag. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. Bottom of the third now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Quentin Booth.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
The 1-0 home. That's out to the gap in right center. It's down for at least a base hit. With his speed, perhaps more. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Leroy Aldridge, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. Booth gets his lead at first, nobody out. To short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw.
You talk about being overly aggressive coming around third base. Can't help it. Getting waved home by the third base coach, but when you're thrown out by a mile like that, I think the manager might have a few choice words for his third base coach upon arrival.
Now to bat, Benito Pina, runner in scoring position with two gone. 1-1, here it is. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he was thinking about third, but instead he'll throw to first.
Man, you can't continue to make mistakes like this and expect to win.
Now it'll be Benito Pena, flew out last time up.
Benito Pena.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit out towards second. Right to him. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. And now Quentin Booth. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. So next to hit is Micah Rodolfo. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. This is popped up. Robertson shading to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Harrington.
Now to the plate, here is Marshall Harrington. He's ready. Now the pitch. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. So now into the box is Julio Rodriguez, and their runners at the corners now. Grounded slowly to the left side. He's right there. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Boy, so frustrating.
Digging in next, Quentin Booth, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
Fouled away.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command, and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. Come on now.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot down the line in right. Second home run early in the year, and they're on the board at 6-1.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
So the next to bat will be Quentin Booth. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 3 runs already home here. And it's 1-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
The 2-2. swing and a ball hit on the ground. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lloyd Kapler grounded out in his last at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Benito Pena. Softly hit to short. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So chalk that one up. And now in the box, Lars Nootbaar. He bounced out last time up. Grounded back up the middle. A step on second for the force, and that'll do it. So they load the bases on just one hit, but 3 men are left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Springfield's out in front, 10-4. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Quentin Booth. First delivery to him. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Find some green, baby. Find some green.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
All right, come on now. One time. Get a piece.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ball.
Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all take ministry. Y'all just sin and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like never mind. They playing with all of these and this is money, but never mind. I could probably never rhyme and still be $1 million up. I only spend money on her if I just keep it a buck. You play with me once and you dumb. The that I say when I'm done. You know I'm ignorant. I'm at my house party acting. Telling my guests that I don't use it. Then turn around and I do it again. Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a brand. I sin. I feel like a box. I win.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
See me going very Z's with I get paid when I pass a bar, but I got no love for the law. I can't remember when I had a job. Back when they wouldn't build, now they bob. I still got paper tags on my car. Now I got gophers fucking up my lawn. That is annoying. I'm picking my poison. Arrow, while my lobster is boiling. I'm trying to avoid them, but they keep on coming for me.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series. It's baseball. It's the show, and it comes your... Next, it'll be Quentin Booth, runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Near the stands, and he brings this one back in. He took that right out of the first row. Wow! We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Next to dig in, Quentin Booth. He flew out in his last debut. He's set, and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. The pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 1-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Arkansas Travelers. Frisco go to work on ending what's become an 8-game skid. First pitch is next. Quentin Booth will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
And now here is Brian Calderon, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in will be Jax Biggers, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. 67 degrees our game time temperature. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
At the plate now, Ronnie Fraser, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Down the right field line. That's going to be down for a base hit, possibly more than that. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Ready with the 0-1.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, D-Roy, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Second inning set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Ryan Doro. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Hey, nobody away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. lifted down the line in left. Struck him out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Into the box, Willie Espinoza, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Up around the letters with that one for ball two.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
No score here as we play inning number two. Now a screwball is looked at for a strike, but the count still in his favor, 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Hey, we got one out here.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Espinoza stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss. Looked like the screwball there. 2 gone. So here is Carlos Benitez. He's set. Here it comes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0. Now at the plate is Mike Coleman.
Here we go now. Let's go.
And now the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And there's ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Brian Calderon flew out last time up. First offering. High and deep to right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
To the plate now, Jax Biggers. No balls and a strike to count.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Ball one. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Hey, not every jump is going to be perfect in the outfield, and that certainly wasn't his best, but he made up for it with unbelievable closing speed and was able to make a great sliding catch.
So now to the plate, Ronnie Fraser, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Hey, 2 here.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Hey, get him with your best pitch right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Rough Riders are out in front, 1-0. Now at the plate, here is Mark Jacob as we begin the top of the 4th. No balls and 1 strike. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Nobody here, nobody.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. He'll try again, 1-2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
And a splitter is over for a cold 3rd strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
In now, Ryan Doro. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Hey, we got 1.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. Willie Espinoza waits on deck. That one's in there. 3-1. Three and 2 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Striding forward now is the DH. Willie Espinoza worked a walk his first time up. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Runner at second here with one man out. Count remains full. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. And stepping in, Andy Leone, runner in scoring position with Sugan. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Knowles is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors. So now to the plate, Carlos Benitez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
2 balls and a strike now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Lifted the other Next to stand in is Quentin Booth. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Nothing across here this half. Next will be the designated hitter, Quentin Booth. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you.
Next up, Quentin Booth. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Next, here is Leroy Aldridge, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Stepping in next, Micah Rodolfo. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Runner's on his way to third. Bouncer to the left side, and that's through into left, a base hit. And a relay to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And he is out at second base. And, partner, that's going to do it for this one.
Yeah, there's got to be some weight lifted off a bunch of shoulders in that clubhouse tonight. They finally break that 9-game losing streak with a nice win here.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Rough Riders jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Alan Sheely takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From our partners Dan Klezak and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
7 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Central. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Arkansas Travelers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Let's hear it for your
set to get his evening at the plate started. Quentin Booth trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. First delivery to him. can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
There you go now. Come on now. One count.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Now at the plate, Mike Coleman, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Slow roller out to short. Fielded cleanly. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Next up is Jax Biggers. He singled first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. The pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the... Next will be the cleanup hitter, Quentin Booth. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Smith leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. High in the air out towards shallow right. Rayburn is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mark Jacob. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Scooped up. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Now into the box, Emil Chavis. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. Hit on the ground out to short. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Rough Riders lead it 4-0. Next to hit, Quentin Booth. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. Next, it'll be Micah Rodolfo. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Runner goes for second, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, hit and run right there. I know the guy had to pull up on second base because the ball didn't get to the outfield, but you know what? You'll take the knock. First and second, regroup. Let's see what happens.
Now to the plate, Leroy Aldridge. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Payoff pitch on its way. Now both runners on the move. A tag for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Next to hit is Mark Jacob. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 2 out, nobody on. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way.
So next to bat will be Carlos Benitez. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Quentin Booth. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Frisco. Joe Palumbo.
Came alive. At the same time, I play my suit got bad. Literally, I would live lonely inside. On the physical side, all my miracles die. 2012, guess that plan didn't go well. Out my shell, still I'm living it. Yeah, it was written from God. It was gifted to give you a story that ain't.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our coverage comes to you from the Double-A. Digging in, the switch hitter, Quentin Booth. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Ready to deliver, here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him going.
Now to bat, Ryan Dora took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball.
So stepping in is Quentin Booth. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that's...
Ouch, that one hit him.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Stepping in once again is Josh Lowe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Josh Lowe.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Striding in is Micah Rodolfo. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
This one's down to third. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man. At the plate now is Mark Jacob. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Mark Jacob.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Up next, Gilberto Alvarez. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Quentin Booth. First delivery to him. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Dwyer is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Take the bait.
Ready now is Quentin Booth. Flew out last time up. Now here's the first offering. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. A runner on first with two away. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he's able to stay alive here as the foul's tipped right off the catcher's grill, and that'll ring in the ears a bit. The next 0-2 is at the knees and called strike three. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Chance to walk it off, and now here is Jax Biggers. A winning run stands at second base. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Here now is our final line. First for the
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Arkansas Travelers and the Frisco Rough Riders. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Stepping up is Quentin Booth. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So not much happening here in the top half of the first.
First base.
Now it'll be Quentin Booth. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Popped him up.
And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Now the first pitch.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number one here in the seventh as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Well, it's been a rough...
Plate now is the designated hitter, Quentin Booth, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now. Now to the plate, here is Leroy Aldridge. A potential tying run for him at third base. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted putout, and that ends the inning. So they load the bases on 3 hits, but can't bring anyone around to score. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Rough Riders are out in front, 1-0. And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Rough Riders.
That's you with that big Benz, That's you that can't keep old, cause you keep yelling the friends, You gotta go to court, You got service subpoena for child support, That was that nerve, You ain't even get a chance to say a word, I know I ain't tripping. Don't your brother got them birds, You ready to bust you somebody, You ain't scared, You know how to play it, I know you ain't gonna let somebody come and punk you, Stand in front you, Straight up run you, You know who got that fire, You know how to use a triple beam, It ain't hard as it seems, You keep your body clean, You got a lot of your bold jeans, Some of your bodies. You don't really want to mess with them clowns, You come up with them clowns, You stuck with them clowns, You don't be with Jesus, you got your block on fire, you remain in the cheese. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. They don't be crying, it is something you don't be with Jesus. You got your block on fire, you remain in the cheese. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. They don't be crying, it is suffering. You can't do nothing but love fresh, You won't know what we gonna do next, You bought our tape with your check, You wearing a vest, You trying to protect your chest, You spend 70 on your bins, That ain't yours, that's for your friends, You won't stop these heads from playing with you, You won't run the block, You won't be the last on the rocks, You keep it, You count the money at the end of the night, You on a 3-day flight, You full of that, You ducking them people, You the one face was on news last night, You the one to do without their shoes last night, You don't come in the project when it's
Infield single.
That's why you love the game of baseball right there. Super hustle by the base runner, but let's focus on the backhand play right there. And the exchange to get to first. I know he beat it out, but man, he made that guy work for his knock.
He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Aldridge has got it, and the side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. And now in the box, Mark Jacob. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. And he looks at the screwball that's over for strike one. And he misses with it, 1-1. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Well struck down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Ryan Doro is on deck. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. So now into the box is Ryan Doro. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And it's fouled away. One and 2. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Jacob on at first. Nobody out. And the screwball got him swinging 1 gun.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So next to hit is Carlos Benitez. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Fouled off. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field, and that is off the wall. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1. swing hard liner to left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. At the plate now, Rod Dwyer, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach and go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Standing in now, Jax Biggers. And that misses ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Now the 2-1. Here's a drive out to left center field. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll coast in second here with a 2-out double. And he will make it up to third base as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
And that's his second triple this season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
No balls and a strike to count. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come.
3.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Ronnie Fraser. And he gets ahead with a screwball that's in there for strike 1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A ball and 2 strikes.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Knowles is there, and he has it for the out. Digging in. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. And this one runs up high. Ball 1.
Here we go now. Let's go.
At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, third base.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ryan Doro stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Low is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next, it'll be Emil Chavis, struck out in his last trip to the plate. In there for strike 1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone!
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Sam Delaplane is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Eight to 1 is the final tonight. The Frisco Rough Riders took the lead in the 2nd inning.
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios me los bendiga. Mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me vende.